iba na nakuha.
Sinabihan na nga ni Ma'am D. Ano ba yun? Ano ba yan?
Intramuros remained hidden in Rome, a ravaged victim of a brutal world war. But slowly, the city that was once the jewel of an empire emerged from below. Built in the 16th century by labor conscripted from the Filipino and the Chinese communities, the edifices were elegant adaptations of European structures to the tropical materials and environment. For over 3.5 centuries, Intramuros was the center of a new nation, cobbled by the Spanish colonizers from the diverse islands and cultures of the Philippine archipelago. The walls are what characterize this historic heritage. These encompass the original city of Manila and gave her the distinctive feature as well as the name Intramuros, within the walls. The 4.5-kilometer wall completely enclosed the city, averaging almost 6 meters high and 4.5 meters thick. It presented a redoubtable barrier against foreign invasions and local uprisings. Built from volcanic stone quarried locally, the walls have endured to this day. And today, through the efforts of the Intramuros administration, almost all of the damaged parts of the walls have been repaired or restored. Soon, the only remaining gap at Maestranza along the Pasig River will be rebuilt. Secure gates allowed entry into the walled city. Puerta Real, or the Royal Gate, was the main portal and led to the Governor General's residence and to the cathedral. The landscape garden at Puerta Real has become an alfresco venue for concerts and other events that showcase Philippine culture. Postigo del Palacio was the small gate for the exclusive use of the Governor General and the Archbishop. Puerta del Parian was the principal gate leading to the Chinese district, where trade and commerce flourished. Puerta Santa Lucia was built in the 17th century. To allow access to the Malecon, the promenade by the shore of the Manila Bay. Puerta Isabel II was opened in 1861 to ease the increasing traffic between Intramuros and the rising commercial district of Binondo. Puerta Almacenes, beside Aduana, the customs house, was for access to the wharf, which in turn was the gateway for the opulent galleon trade. Laid out according to the best battle plans of the time, the walls of Intramuros are fortified by layers of defenses. Bulwarks, or baluartes, are wide platforms along the walls. Batteries of cannon were positioned on top and powder magazines below. San Andres, San Francisco de Vilaro, San Gabriel, and San Diego, which was breached when the British invaders captured Intramuros in 1762. Ravelins, or Revelines, provided cover for the gates. The redoubts, or reductos, are small but well-armed independent structures outside the walls that could fire on the advancing enemy or those that have reached the walls. The main garrison was Fort Santiago, strategically located at the mouth of the Pasig River. Built on the remains of the palisade of Soliman, the Raja of Manila, who defied the Spanish when they landed in 1570. Fort Santiago is a citadel protected by its own bulwarks and moat. When the Philippines was sold to the United States in 1898, the Americans made it their military headquarters. Fort Santiago now houses the Intramuros Visitor Center, the Audiovisual Theater, Museum Shop, and the museum that showcases memorabilia of the Philippine national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. In the works are the reconstruction of the American Barracks as a restaurant and the Almacenes Reales as a venue for functions. As the capital of Spanish colonial Philippines, Intramuros was the hub of government, religion, and culture. The Palacio del Gobernador was the residence of the Governors General. The Ayuntamiento housed the colonial administrative offices. During the American occupation at the turn of the 20th century, it became the legislative building of the Philippine Commonwealth. Aduana, the customs house at the docks. Intendencia, the public treasury. These historic buildings, scheduled for restoration, will significantly add to the character of present-day Intramuros.